Bonjour à toutes et bonjour à tous. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour la partie 3 de l'épisode 1 de notre let's play sur Game of Thrones. À la fin de l'épisode 2, on s'était arrêté au moment où nous allions partir vers le mur sur les conseils de notre oncle pour éviter d'avoir des ennuis dans son village. Il nous avait dit de faire un peu profil bas pour ne pas attirer tous les méchants. Donc, eh bien voilà, aujourd'hui c'est ce qu'on va faire. Enfin, du moins, j'espère que c'est ce qu'on va faire. On va découvrir notre petit voyage vers le mur, voir un petit peu comment ça se passe. Eh ben, allons-y, sans plus tarder. C'est parti. Bon. Que nous réserve donc cet épisode? Alors.
Ethan?
Alors oui, Ethan c'était... ouais. Ah d'abord, d'accord, très bien. On joue quelqu'un d'autre. Moi je suppose.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Ne serait-ce pas notre bonne Ginette?
And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Allez, on va être gentil.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't
Ah, mais
worry.
c'est notre bon petit soldat Ryan.
It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Aucaigne said he got sent to the wall.
Ouais.
I'll miss Garrett. He was
Comme
nice.
Et Garrett est
You'll
intelligent.
be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan
On a
and
tué des
Sir
gens.
Roland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Roland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Ah ouais.
And
Ok.
he calls you a milksop.
Ah ouais.
Sir Roland forgets himself.
Ah, il me
He doesn't know
sous-estime.
me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Si,
Ethan,
tu le
you
sais.
should let Sir Roland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught
Bah, un homme.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Ah bah t'as du chemin à faire, hein, toi.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Ah, c'est gentil, Ginette.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Je te le promets, Ginette.
Promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Ouais, ça. Tu trouves les mots justes, mon garçon, c'est bien.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Boum, direct un but de pouvoir.
It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're
Si être
needed
seigneur,
in the
ça
great
signifie
hall.
gouverner des gâteaux.
Quickly,
Moi, je veux
on
bien,
your
mais...
feet.
Il est temps que tu grandisses, ça, garçon. C'est la guerre, ici, hein.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Ah ouais.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision.
J'aime pas ta
You are the
gueule.
Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
On va aller voir à quoi il ressemble.
If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Je suis désolé, mais voilà. Ils ont les mêmes têtes ces deux-là, et moi je suis... On va les confondre, hein. Ginette et Ginou, là.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Ah, je vais m'en
I can
occuper.
handle Lord Whitehill.
On touchera pas à mes écuyers, ni
Now
les
is not the
cuillères et tout
time to
bordel.
anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is.
Parce que les
He's got
cuillères,
5 times as
c'est
many
important
men
pour manger
and
de la
the
soupe.
backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Quoi, c'est ça, Lord Whitehill?
Lord
C'est ce
Ethan,
machin-là?
is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Oh, on va pas trop en faire, on lui tire la main. Puis...
The
Oh,
only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ah ouais. Il te la joue comme ça,
I've
grand.
been waiting
Ok.
for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get.
Ouais, on va te calmer tout de suite, toi, mon gars. Hein.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread
Tu vas
and
voir où je vais mettre mon
salt.
pied, toi.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
T'es sérieux? T'es passé à l'improviste, mon gars.
No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Ah, tu vas te
Calm
calmer.
yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished.
On va essayer de
Maybe
calmer un
if
peu
you
le
hadn't
truc,
been
mais il
so
m'énerve.
fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Oh là là. C'est l'autre blondie.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship
Ouais, c'est ça.
said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear
Oh.
that? Attacked for no reason.
Ah, je suis pas censé être au courant.
It was your man who started it. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We
Vas-y.
lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Ah ouais, ça marche pas comme ça ici, mon gars.
Who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Et bim! Clasher!
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
On va pas... Oh, comment je t'aime pas, toi, Blondie, mon gars.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ouais.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as
Ok, on change encore totalement de personnage. C'est cool ces différentes visions des choses. Ok, donc là on peut bouger. Elle court. Ouais, elle marche vite. Coffre. Regardons ça. Oula. Oh, une lettre. Disons.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Il n'y a pas la suite. Elle a l'air shootée.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Oh là là, il y a trop de noms là. Hein. Pouh.
Ethan made this for me.
Alors. Regardons ce gros
Wonders
livre
Made by
poussiéreux.
Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Ah, ça va être un peu compliqué. Hein. Mais bon. Ça nous confirme au moins que t'es au courant de rien.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Oui. Et qui voilà donc?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Oh,
No,
viens,
it's
viens.
fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of
Pas
course.
trop montrer ses sentiments ici, hein, parce que... C'est pas qui est avec qui.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be
Mais elle a
wrong,
vraiment l'air shootée. Hein.
but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I
Toi,
saw
tu veux
Lady
quelque
Marjorie just
chose.
this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I
Un petit
couldn't
peu
make out
curieuse.
much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Ah, ça se tient.
Good night, milady.
Good night, Billy Boy. Mais
Lady
qui voilà?
Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay, I'm coming.
From the
Réponse,
day
s'il te
you
plaît.
arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
Ouais, c'est
And
gentil,
you
ça.
know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind,
Ouais,
my
on va
lady.
passer un peu de
Of
pommade.
course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Je sais.
She
Les
mentioned the
espions.
northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Salope.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told
bah,
her you are one
curieux
of
quand
my
même.
most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless,
Bien dit.
she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with
Qu'est-ce que tu veux
Cersei
que
with
je
the
fasse,
wedding
toi?
so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Qu'est-ce qu'on
See
fait?
if
Est-ce
the
qu'on
Queen
tient tête
Regent
aux
is ready
gens
to receive
ou
us.
est-ce qu'on essaye de les manipuler? Ouais.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Cersei, je l'aime pas trop de base, donc on va essayer
Good
peut-être
luck.
de faire confiance à Murderer. Ouais, on va essayer ça. Donc on va aller présenter nos excuses, essayer de rester dans le bon clan. Ah, elle est avec le petit bonhomme.
You can do this.
Je vais parler à Tyrion. Pas à Cersei.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Chantaille. Je suis Lady Mira. S'agenouillons, hein. Oh, s'agenouillons. Enfin, vous avez compris.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
Techniquement, on ment pas réellement.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which.
Merde!
The girl is clever.
She only meant... I don't care
Foutu
what she
Tyrion.
meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
Bon,
the Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you are so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all?
Bon, je vais être décapité, moi.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
Aïe aïe aïe, merde, j'aurais peut-être
And
pas dû mettre
proved
ça en
his
fait.
loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Ouais.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Ah, tu me défends maintenant? C'est toi qui m'as foutu dans la merde, hein, grand. Enfin, grand.
Question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion.
Restez de son côté, hein, Marjorie.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would...
Let
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
J'espère que tu comprends que...
I was beginning to worry
non,
you
mais...
your priorities straight.
Je mens. Je suis une menteuse, je suis une girouette, moi.
Crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Et toi, je t'aime pas, hein. Je t'aimais bien, mais je t'aime pas.
Will say almost anything to get what she wants, which is not very encouraging.
Je suis une girouette, moi j'y peux rien. Il y a du vent, je tourne.
I'd like a word
sans allusion aucune.
Of course, Your Grace.
Bon, bah je crois que je peux dire que j'ai passé ça super bien, ça s'est très bien passé.
I'll walk you out.
Gentil, Albator.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That's certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
Allez, what are you
exprime-toi.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I need to take,
petit stratège, donc.
Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse
je te
me,
l'ai dit, je suis une girouette, moi, mon gars.
I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ouais. Comme tu dis. Oh bah on a cartonné là, hein, les amis.
Mira, I was worried. How was
Toi, je t'aime bien. Principalement parce que je te trouve jolie, mais... Non, ça s'est pas tellement bien passé.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
Et vous avez toutes des yeux révulsés ici. Vous drogue ou quoi?
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Coquine.
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is
partons dans les camps en camp.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Ouais, non, il faut pas déconner.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Ah ouais! Donc je reste une servante. C'est super gentil, dis donc, hein. Merci des amis.
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Ouais, c'est clair.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ouh.
Well... Sarah?
On s'amusait un peu, et quoi? C'est quoi le problème? Ah merde! Ah merde, non mais je voulais pas la trahir! Oh si, de toute façon tu me gardais comme ça. Ouais, je suis vraiment une girouette.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror.
Ouais. De toute façon, derrière chaque grand homme se trouve une grande femme. C'est ce qu'on dit, mais...
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Ouais, on vous respecte, Lady Marjorie.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Merci. Je suis une girouette, mais...
Your words to Cersei
bonne girouette.
brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Mais les Boltons on les baise,
I
hein.
do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ça doit être ton cerveau. Allez, la maman elle a demandé que je lui demande, donc on va voir.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Ok. On est la Trinité, le triangle des Bermudes.
I trust her.
Ok, on va lui faire confiance, on va rester proche. Si tu vas me trahir, je te baise.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Espérons que... Ah, putain, elle va me la mettre à l'envers, l'autre Serra, là. Ah! Retour au boiseau, loup! Bah, c'est encourageant, hein.
Seven elves.
Bon. C'est viril, ça, dis donc.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh!
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
C'est le fou. Oh! Restons cachés.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Ouais.
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that...
Il regarde dans ma direction, lui.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Rien.
Shh. Listen.
Surtout, on ne fait pas de bruit.
There.
Ouais, t'as un 6ème sens ou quoi, mon gars? T'es sérieux? Un chevalier du zodiaque ou quoi?
Never mind.
Toi, t'es un peu con.
We've wasted enough time already.
Il est mort, l'autre? Non. Je détache, je me fais un pote. Ouais, voilà. On va parcourir le monde à 2, on va devenir les rois du monde. Parce que les rois du monde font tout ce qu'ils veulent. Une belle coupe de cheveux. Doucement. Doucement.
Bloody hell.
Oh! Eh ben, c'est appétissant, hein.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
Intéressant.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you
Pourquoi
telling me
ouais.
this?
To help you
Arrive comme
rule
ça,
them.
posé.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ah ouais, mais je les connais pas, moi je suis là depuis 5 minutes.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Ah, Ginette.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you
Direct.
pick
Bam!
this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Eh, tu veux foutre le Bronx, toi?
Thief.
Il est
Eric
perdu
was
de quoi?
supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Ah, tu veux créer l'anarchie,
Ethan,
tu veux de la
I know
rébellion.
these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Eh, on partage ici, hein.
Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Non, on va pas le tuer.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you
Imagínatele.
punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Ouais. Ouais. Bon, réfléchissons. Si on accorde sa grâce, il est possible que ça devienne l'anarchie, parce qu'il m'a l'air bien rebelle, ce petit-là. Si on l'envoie au mur, il pourrait peut-être rencontrer notre ami Gareth. Maintenant, est-ce qu'il va devenir son allié ou pas? C'est ça la question, parce que si on l'y envoie et qu'il sait que c'est de la famille, il va peut-être être rancunier. Et si on lui prend 3 doigts, eh ben il l'a dans le cul. Mais je suis pas trop partisan de ça. Est-ce qu'on prendrait le risque d'accorder la grâce ou l'envoyer au mur? Ouais. Il prenait quand même beaucoup de trucs, hein. Il nous fait pas confiance. Innocent. Oh là là, quel choix difficile. Allez, on l'envoie au mur.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
Demandez voir si...
What do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire.
Eh ben ouais, ben voilà, c'est ce que je disais.
You heard what the thief said.
Ah
I
là.
expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think
Ah,
I
on va
should
voir.
choose?
S'il se dit
There are
ouais,
two
moi...
capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
Ok.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Bon. Allons voir ce que monsieur Dicton nous a dit.
Duncan.
À nous dire,
Yes,
voulais-je
my lord.
dire.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
C'est pas encore.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm
Ah
at
ouais.
your service, my lord.
C'était le super conseil, hein. Bon, t'as de la chance que t'as quand même ma petite préférence, mais... Non, c'est Malcolm. Qu'est-ce qu'il est? Il est là. Donc, madame.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Alors.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garin to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Ah, ça a l'air d'être un homme bon.
He's a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord. Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Bon, eh bien, on va s'arrêter là. Je vais soumettre ce choix à un petit vote, je pense. Voir un petit peu qui vous préférez. Moi, je dois avouer que j'ai une petite préférence pour Duncan. Maintenant, c'est vrai que l'autre, Royland, a de la poigne. Il en impose. Maintenant, Duncan a l'air d'être un peu plus stratège que lui. Lui est un peu plus tête brûlée. Ouais, ben voilà. Ben écoutez... je vais donc vous proposer de choisir, hein. Je prendrai celui que vous préférez. Donc n'hésitez pas à marquer dans les commentaires celui pour qui votre cœur balance. Et à partir de là, au prochain épisode, on reprendra et on choisira cette personne. Donc voilà, c'est sur ça qu'on va s'arrêter. N'oubliez pas que même si vous mettez des glands sur votre télé, c'est pas pour ça que vous aurez plus de chaînes. Petit dicton qui me fait plaisir, ça vient du cœur. Et comme dirait Tenchin Han, ciao!